think it was just the way I was wearing them. It didn't feel like it was even, but I think it was just the way I had them on my head. Alright. You say you'll be listening? Alright, love you. Oh, welcome to Julia's Journeys, where I journey into the land of evolutionary stuff. Alrighty. Wait, which way was it going? Oh, shoot. Goes it. Did it take my... Oh, there's confusion. I need to heal ball sack. I don't remember what my mission was. I already went. Break those. Oh crap. I come here. That's just how I roll. I roll. The XP, you know. Time flies. War is approaching fast. Find a solution. Hello, Ron Man. Hi. I had my glasses on. Romanuan John. I'm just going to call you Ram. Hello. How are you doing? I am playing Evoland. Numero dos. I'm super fantastic at it. But I'm getting better, and I'm feeling smarter. Oh, what a cute little critter. Maybe we should free it. I don't think that's such a good idea. Oh, they're not gonna let me free it? I totally would too. Even though it probably would be a horrible idea. I have quite a loud game. Oh. I'm not sure how to fix that, but it is a loud game. I, myself, am very loud too, just as a warning. What in the world is that ghastly thing? Looks like a giant slimy brain. It must be the result of an experiment gone terribly wrong. I just hope this isn't a horror movie because then we're all goners. Only the hero survives that kind of thing. Up in it, thank you guys. Oh, shice. Apparently those metal creatures have decided to protect it. Alright, here we go, guys. Have you ever seen Evoland 2, Ram? I had not seen it prior to playing it. A few months ago, something like that. Wow, that brain hits for a lot. Oh, shice. Oh! Okay, my armor cross is almost gone. It wasn't even doing anything to begin with. Holy smoly! Oh no, ball sack! No! Oh my gosh. This is some serious damage, you guys. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh. I was a little afraid, you guys. I know, right? First try, Akko, right? July 16th, 9:49. Subject X is resisting more effectively than expected. Her power has visibly diminished, and the energy thus removed is now stored within the weapon. I will loosen my grasp on her in order to question her. End recording. Ooh. So that's what the weapon is? It's energy, pure energy, taken from whoever Subject X is. We haven't found Professor Giro, but he sure didn't seem very nice. Why would he do such a thing? I don't know, but maybe he has his reasons. Maybe he wanted to protect something or someone. Protect someone? I don't know if that really justifies such a risk. When you love someone, you do all you can to protect them. And you, Ballsack, who would you protect? Dick plug. I'm 12. Sorry, guys. He's protected me ever since we met from all kinds of things. So I'd like to be able to return the favor. But for that to happen, he'd have to be in danger. Best not wish for something like that. That's true. With all this traveling back and forth in time, I'm starting to mix up cause and effect. The world was so much simpler before. Everything had a beginning and an end. Uh-oh. And you couldn't change what had happened. You could only regret things. What's going on? I wonder what will happen when we finally destroy that weapon. What will become of the future you visited? All the people who lived there. I'm especially worried about Analyzer. He's still there, stuck in a time that's not his own. What will happen to him? Analyzer, Prince of Demonia? I still struggle to believe you actually met him. Do you realize that thousands of pages were written attempting to explain his disappearance? I would have loved to meet him. Now how do we destroy this thing? There has to be a way. Everybody freeze! Uh-oh, they're back again. You thought you got rid of us. Think again, because we are here. The Imperial Special Forces! Give it up, you're surrounded. And this time you actually are. You'll have to beat us to get away. Don't give them any ideas. Personally, I don't want to face them one bit. They look pretty darn strong. Give it up without resisting. What do we do? Want to give them a beating? Uh-oh. Dick plug, are you all right? What am I doing? My head hurts bad. Am I Subject X? Dick plug. I remember that weapon. I have to. Dick plug, no! Don't! Weapon 001 activated. Annihilation imminent. Please evacuate immediately. Which reminds me of that part in Spaceballs. Dick plug! Why did you do that? Everything will be destroyed because of you! Forgive me, Ballsack. This voice in my head. Who are you? It's all over. Thanks, Lars, for letting us know. What? That's not the end. No, okay, I was about to say, no. It's just the beginning. Do I get to evolve? I want to evolve. Mom? That you? There now. Just relax. You've been asleep for almost 9 hours now. I had a horrible nightmare. I dreamed I went back in time. It was terrible. Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1049. 1049? I evolved. Hey! Who are you? You're not my mom. Duh. A name? It's been a while since I needed it. Do I get to name someone else? You can... Okay, you guys, I gotta think about this. Let's see. Dildoio? I have a feeling we have met before. I was just a young girl. And here's the famous Dick Plug, reunited again after all this time. You know Dick Plug. Then maybe you can help him. Help him? I already have. When we first met, you helped me escape from the Imperial Guards. I aided you in kind by saving you from the weapons explosion. The weapon? It's horrible. The great disaster did happen. We were supposed to prevent it. But Dick Plug. Not everyone can escape their destiny. Ballsack? Where are we? The weapon? It exploded and then... But JJ, you're okay. What a relief. The weapon blew up, and then Dildoio saved us. I think she brought us to the future. The future? Since we're traveling through time, I'd rather be at the time of the Magi. Dildoio, is that your name? Unfortunately, it is. You seem unique, neither human nor demon. My father was a demon, my mother was a human. Well, I think so. My memories are all blurred. Amazing! I don't think there's ever been a case like yours before. You truly are unique. Let me examine you. But JJ! Dildoio saved us from the explosion. You should really be thanking her. Sorry, I am fascinated by mysteries and anything out of the ordinary. Hey, speaking of mysteries, she kind of looks like Velma from Scooby-Doo, doesn't she? Velma. Dick Plug! Are you okay? Got your wits back? About what happened in the weapon room. We don't need to discuss that. Dick Plug never wanted it to happen, and it's not his fault. We just have to use another megalith to go back to before that moment and stop the weapon from exploding. This is giving me a headache, you guys. Great idea. However, that might create a space-time paradox. I'm not sure what will happen then. Well, it's our only shot. Sadly, it's not impossible. Megaliths were designed specifically to prevent that sort of thing. If you return now to what is your present, you'll always arrive after the weapon is triggered. No! That can't be! My village! My family! May I ask you how you know this? Only the ancient Magi knew how the megaliths operated. Uh-oh, what did you... Aqua. I don't know. I have memories, and sometimes I see things that are yet to come. For the megaliths, I know it won't work. How fascinating. It's possible your heritage bestowed you with abilities no one has ever seen. Ah, but JJ is having some difficulties. Or Ballsack. As for the weapon, there's another way. Really? Oh, you're an awesome dildo. Oh, you're awesome. It won't be that easy, but with the Magi Key, we can indeed accomplish this feat. The Magi Key, the one of the 3 legendary Magi artifacts, you know where it is? It's rather complicated. The Magi created the key as a kind of safety. It was supposed to remove something from the fabric of time, but it was far too dangerous, so they broke it and gave each fragment to a leader of their time. For a long time, I've been looking for these fragments. I think I know where they are, but I will need your help to gather them. So that's it. I never thought that time itself could be changed. Well, not before meeting Dick Plug and Ballsack. So if we use the Magi Key to remove the weapon from time, it will have never existed, and it will never have been activated. Exactly. That's perfect! Let's go find those Magi key pieces and wipe out that heinous weapon once and for all. Looking for some Magi keys. I do hope the consequences aren't worse yet. I'm looking for... How do I get out of here? This thing? Dum-dum. This is an interesting place. Dick Plug, I have memories of you as well. I think we share something. Her name. Oh, I almost forgot. Take this, it's important. Got the control terminal. That's awesome. This allows you to journey through the ages. With it, you can activate the megaliths. Use it to find all the fragments. I will open a pathway for you all. Dick Plug, you'd like to know about the pieces of the Magi key? Sure. Information about which fragment? Have you met the pirates before? Their hideout can be found in your present near a volcano. They possess the fragment of fire. Information about which fragment? Okay, ice. When the Empire ruled the land, before the frozen continent began to melt, there lived fierce Vikings. They guard the fragment of ice. Information about which fragment? Nature. Far to the southwest lies an island. And on this island is a timeless forest. And deep within that forest, you'll find the fragment of nature. Information about Earth. Demons locked a fragment away in their most sacred temple, but its location was lost when Demonia was destroyed in the Great War. There is said to be a special megalith in Wind Valley. It supposedly grants access to the fragment of time, the most shrouded in mystery. Okay, so pirates. The ice was the Vikings. So which one do you think we guys should do first? Do the pirates? Find the volcano? To locate the fragments, you'll have to travel through time. Use the controller I gave you on a megalith. I wish I could join you, but I must return to me if you seek to know more about the fragments. Beat me up, Scotty! Let's go get them there pirates. They're next to a volcano. There's the forest. Oh, is it? Sit on the island. I have evolved. Of course I would. There's no fault. Where the heck is the volcano at? Disembark here. I want to get out. What do you think, Lars? Do you think I can't? Get to this island? We'll go to the Windy Valley first. Isn't this the present time where I'm at now? I mean, I have to go back? I don't want to go back. How do I go back? Okay, but how do I go back? I went through the portal. Do I have to find a megalith? Remember where there was one? Wasn't there one up on here? Oh, I just pull up my inventory. Not gonna want to use it. Oh, the witch. What a fine young man you are. What can I do for you, darling? Wake an ally? Sure. Do you know what you're asking me, my little peach cobbler? First, I can only proceed with the awakening if you bring me enough mana. Mana is that life energy, extremely rare stuff. And even then, if the awoken individual isn't ready to accept the awakening, they'll die. I only have 2 mana, what do you think? What do you want me to do with that, my little pony? What can I do for you, darling? I'll buy a potion. I hope you brought me enough good stuff, my sweet gummy bear. Yeah. Nothing. See you soon, my rubber ducky. Do what? Buy a potion? But what should I give her for my potion? Or waking, do it with the mana? Which one are you referring to? Which one, Lars? Oh, Canala? Okay. Okay, we already did all this. Oh, wonderful. You dug up some mana. Who will get the awakening then? I'll pick the JJ. I like her better. Ooh. Can I wake both of them? Or am I out of mana? I don't think I had any more left. Okay. Nothing. See you soon, my rubber ducky. I do remember where a megalith was. I thought it was up on that mountain up here. that a statue of me? Oh, it's not gonna let me read it? Oh, so I have to find another. Where was that one at? Where beeth that one? Ah, and you were cute. Where did I leave Analyzer at? I don't remember. Near the pirates? On the island? Is that where the pirates are? Makes sense. Did I leave it somewhere in here? Where are the pirates at, Lars? They're all over. Did I forget the boat? But where? There's pirates all over here. You want to set sail? You have to ask the captain. He's the one who decides. There you are. Well, where exactly did you want to go? What? You want to go to the Cursed Isle? Isn't it just my lucky day? Okay, blah 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 blah. Guess I could have got on my boat. Technically this? What the heck are you on about? There we go. I'm only theorizing. It is equally possible we will end up in my era, or that of Miss Ballsack and Super Mario. But as Miss Ballsack would say, I fear we have no other choice anyway. Exactly. I don't want to go back to the past. Off we go, Dick Plug. We won't know till we get there. And I don't want to stick around in this future. I like the future. They've disappeared. Why did I fail to leave with them? And what am I to do now? Oh. Analyzer, I'm glad to see you again. Super Mario, Miss Ballsack, I thought you had vanished forever. That must mean the megalith did not serve its purpose. Actually, it did. It worked just fine, but it's a long story. Where should I start? I can hardly believe it. My son? A terrorist? And the weapon? But I mustn't worry so. Reno is no longer a child in this era, so he surely must have fled before the explosion. Perhaps I shall see him yet. I, too, was rather surprised to see them materializing out of nowhere. And when they told me everything, I had trouble believing it as well. Who would believe someone claiming to be from the future? I wasn't truly convinced until after speaking with Dildoio. Dildoio? Can we trust her? She saved us from the weapons explosion, and she told us how to collect the shattered pieces of the Magi Key. I am well aware of that, Miss Balzac, and she has my deepest gratitude. Without her, I would never have seen you two again. But my father always told me that everything comes at a price. Why exactly did she come to your aid? That much I would like to know. In any case, her knowledge about the Magi can't be questioned. The sparse descriptions of the Magi Key I studied confirm her explanation. That changes nothing for my son. On the contrary, if we wipe the weapon from the timeline, Reno will never have thought to try activating it. A sizable chunk of history will be rewritten. To be perfectly honest, the very thought of it frightens me. How can we be sure there won't be unintended consequences? Well, I'm not going to sit around doing nothing. There's always a risk, no matter what you do in life. And frankly, it can't get much worse than this. I agree with Miss Balzac. Regardless of what we change, the situation can only improve for me. For us, definitely. Whew. Perhaps not for everyone else. But then, I suppose it is worth a shot. I really hope we're doing the right thing, Dick Plug. Quick, let's bring the pieces of the Magi Key to Dildoio. I'm pleased to be helping you once again, Super Mario. Wow. Analyzer has joined the team. Back to worse graphics. They just don't give it to you that willing, do they? Noobs, ain't ya? Better watch it or I swear I'll rage quit this crew. Open the box. Mr. Roberts, I presume. Oh, it's the Dread Pirate Roberts. Roberts in the flesh. But you don't look like young souls thirsty for adventure. You look like you're living your own epic tale already. Make the most of it. Life is full of challenges for those who can seek them out. Some adventures can be rather painful. Take a lesson from my many years. The road may be full of peril, but the adventures along the way are worth your misery. Speaking of, would you like to aid me in my next adventure? Sure. You see, it turns out, how should I put it? It's still also new to me, but here goes. I am in love. These things happen, so who's the lucky girl? She's wonderful. She's amazing. She's strong yet vulnerable. How could a woman like her love someone like me? Indeed, if you look at the statistics, I am not well versed in love, but perhaps a good start would be to compose a letter. My father never failed to send one off before engaging in thorny negotiations. A letter? Yes, of course! That's a splendid idea. Just a moment, please. Here you are. I got a love letter. Thank you. If she does embrace my love, then it's decided. I shall retire, and you will get my most prized treasures. Don't bother trying to find my stash. The spot's so well hidden, I alone know where it is. I will eagerly await your response to my letter. You'll recognize her easily. She is the most stunning, remarkable woman on the continent. What does that have to be? Why does this have to be so complicated? It's such a cute story, don't you think, Dick Plug? Negotiations seem to be proceeding well. If both parties demonstrate good faith, it should result in a mutually beneficial agreement. So I'm supposed to find this chick now. A. I'm sailing on land here. Any ideas, Lars or Cars? I'm in the past, not the present. So I need to go back to the megalith and go again. How do I get on my boat? Is this right? Haha, you got to be pretty brave to assault our lair, but I'm afraid we only accept challenges from pirates. So, can I go with some pirates? Cursed be the name of that pirate, Roberts. Because of him and his treasure, everyone vies to become the pirate king. With all the criminals running about, every child wants to grow up to be a pirate. pirate here. Should I... I'll play pirate real quick. Really bad at this game. Oh, dang it. So, which pirate am I supposed to take the letter to? On the island, maybe? I don't think there's any pirates here. It's the only bit of good news since the Great Disaster. That doesn't help me at all. So there's no pirates on this island. So I have to go back to the past. So I have to find that chick and give her a letter. That didn't. That hurt. I dreamed that one day my Prince Charmer will take me away in a beautiful white steed. Aha! Could you be him? By the look in her face, I don't think Dick Plug is the one. Could it be that? Ooh, you have a letter for me? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Let me read it. The answer is yes! I've always admired you so, my lovely Pirate Roberts. And yet, I didn't think you would be so young with your vibrant hair and glasses on your forehead. You're exactly my type. Uh-oh. I think there's been a slight misunderstanding. Here, Mr. Roberts, this will prove my love for you. I got a Tinder profile. I suppose that'll do the trick. Let's go back and see the old pirate. I'm I'm going to tell all my girlfriends that the Pirate Roberts is a handsome young man with a dazzling head of hair. Got my Tinder profile. I'll be swiping left. Oh, you managed to find her Tinder profile? That's fantastic! I'm totally gonna right swipe her. There was mention of a reward. Yes, absolutely. My greatest treasures. Now that I'll be retiring with my beloved, I won't need them. Shouldn't be any trouble, really. I buried the stuff in a secure location. It's, I can't remember! Are you joking? No, I'm not. I seriously can't remember where I buried my treasure. For months I've thought of nothing else but my love, and I plumb forgot. But it matters not. I promise you a reward, so I'll grant you what's left of my most prized possessions. Well, at least we didn't do this for nothing. That big rock. A pirate flag? Take care of that. Make sure the name of Pirate Roberts is still feared in 100 years. Think this will come in handy, Dick Plug? Yep, because the other pirates will challenge us. I sure hope so too. If nothing else, we've helped bring two lovebirds together. As for my treasure, I'll be informing the other pirates that whoever finds it is to become the new Pirate King. That should certainly generate interest in the field. Oh, we have to go to the present now, don't we, to challenge the pirates? Go challenge them, they're pirates. Probably make me play some stupid game. Pirate flag. Ha ha ha! You gotta be pretty brave to assault our lair, but I'm afraid we only accept challenges from other pirates. Oh? You've got a pirate flag? It can't be! That's the flag of the legendary Pirate Roberts! So you've come to challenge us, is that it? Yep. In that case, you'll have to beat every single one of us in hand-to-hand combat. Best of luck to you. My friends are leaving me. Are we heading out already, Dick Plug? No. Hang in there, Dick Plug. I know you'll get it. Super Mario, if I am chosen to fight, far too many pirates would meet an untimely end. Nevertheless, I shall come. I will show you some of the special moves taught to me by my father. You dare challenge us? The pirates of the bay won't be defeated so easily. If you jump, you'll perform a flying kick whilst attacking. After a jump, jump again to perform an uppercut. Top of your jump, jump once more to execute a spin attack. I've taught you everything I know. One last thing. If you really need help, you can call me by focusing. But don't talk to anyone about it. Shooting for the stars. Yeah, what's that, Lars? pirates. Ooh. Behold what we came here to find. The fragment of fire. Uh-oh. Who dares oppose us? We are the fearless pirates of the bay. Claims to ownership crumble at our feet. What's yours is ours. Anybody know where Kenny is? He had an accident. Again? Okay, Wedge, you finish it off. And all that jazz. The ghost of Pirate Roberts. He came to get his treasure back. You fool! That's not Pirate Roberts' treasure. It's just a magi. What's it the boss said we couldn't mess with? I think Biggs is right. If that was Robert's famed treasure hoard, the boss would be the Pirate King. I bet it's just a pirate dressed up like Roberts. That's what I said, but nobody ever listens to me. So what's the plan, Biggs? The boss is still in the bathroom and he hates being bothered while in there. And yet I warned him that fish looked fishy, but the boss doesn't listen to me either. Motion to hold a meeting on the topic of our next move. Motion accepted. Oh my goodness. Captain Ababa, what's going on here? What a prodigious mustache. You've come to challenge me, have you? Feel like I've got a few debuffs stacked on me. But there's no way I'm letting you take that magi, what's it? Super Mario, that foe seems to be mightier than the others. Be on your guard. Oh my gosh. Oh, gotta stay behind him. No! Yes! Woo! Oh, Lars won. Ooh, that made my hands sweat a little bit, you guys. But I got it. You got the Fragment of Fire, one of the 5 pieces of the Magi Key. Uh-oh. The volcano is beginning to erupt. Quickly, Super Mario. We must flee now. Oh my god, really? How do I run? Hurry. Walk as fast as you possibly can. Oh my god. Why these things are gone? It'd be helpful if I could run. Gosh! Go, Dick Fuck, go! Get back here, guys! Oh my gosh! I don't got time for this! I got to run. Go! Oh my gosh! In the boat. See what happens when you leave us behind or whatever. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. The island's been completely destroyed. I almost feel sorry for those poor pirates. We're lucky we got the Magi fragment in time. Where's the next Magi fragment? Alright, looks like a windy place. There's one here as well. You're still here? Do you think I have time to waste? I came here for some peace and quiet. Now leave. I'm conducting very important research. Should I go through this again? The Guardians were discovered by the Magi. They believed they were our creators, but they merely found us. You, who seeks the sacred power of wind, I see you are wide awake, but did you bring me what I asked for? What did she ask for? She asked for gravity? Do you remember what she asked for, Lars? So the forest was another place. Oh, it's blocked in this one. Oh, do we have to go back to the past where it's not blocked? Congratulations, you have the fragment of fire. Who knows what will happen to those pirates? Maybe they'll find another place to live. I'd like to have a place I could call home. Come and see me if you need more information on the fragments of the Magi. Let's go see her and see where those were again. Where's the... And there's one in the forest too, so if I go back in the past, I'll be able to get to the forest. I don't think it was the Forest Island, wasn't it just the forest? formation. I'm pretty sure it was an island. Should I just go look for another island? Oh, there. I'd like to know more of the pieces of anarchy, yes. Let's do ice next. When the Empire ruled the island, before the frozen continent began to melt, there lived fierce Vikings. They guarded the fragment of ice. So is that back in the past? Far to the southwest lies an island, and on this island is a timeless forest. And deep within that forest you'll find the fragment of nature. Okay. Vegan. You have 205 Lars. Do I have to do them in order? What do you think, Lars? Do you think I have to do them in order? Vikings? The Magi ruins. Oh, look, I can change here too. Don't know how much this helped. Welcome to the Sylph Forest. All time streams converge here to form an infinity of rows. It is a marvelous gift from nature that we are able to spend eternal life in a single instant over and over without end. Do you not think so? Do you also come here to find your destiny? Just like the other heroes who seek our oracle's wisdom, I suppose. It's you. Have you not been here once before? Or perhaps you are not here yet. Time matters little in this place. Heroes come from far and wide to have our oracle reveal their next quest. As she knows all of the past and future, she alone can answer their questions. We are the confluence of time streams, so they sometimes wait years to have their fate revealed. Their fans must be anxiously awaiting their return. Where are my bombs? I know I had them a second ago. If you meet a chatty fairy, just run the other way. Mega Man, who's this guy? Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. This time I'm totally gonna crush that stuck-up blonde dude. I really hope she's not going to get kidnapped again. You are somehow different from the other heroes. For that matter, are you even a hero? Welcome, heroes of this world. I am no hero. I only wish for my son. I know, Analyzer. The currents of time keep no secrets from us sylphs. But events occur here and again, and infinitum. But that means everything is already written. Everything we do is meaningless and pointless. Quite the opposite, Balzac. The choices you make shape your destiny, and conversely, fate molds your choices. Only a few possess absolute freedom, the ability to change everything. You're not talking about Dick Plug, you're talking about Dick Plug, aren't you? Yes, Dick Plug is one of those few. His past, present, and future choices may change everything or nothing. Does that mean he can save my parents and village? And that I might aid my son before it is too late? Yes, perhaps, and much more still. But you must first gather the 5 fragments of the Magi Key. Is that not why you are here? I have a question for you, Oracle. Ask away, VIII. Isn't it risky to use the Magi Key? It could very well destroy more than it would save. The sheer impact of such an event on space-time? I cannot answer your question, VIII. That is one you humans must tackle. To sylphs, past and present are without meaning, as are cause and effect. There is no yesterday or tomorrow, only the eternal now. In this now, you are once here and not here. You are saying that what we see as before and after to you is an entirety? Precisely, Analyzer. That is why we cannot judge things as good or bad. They are simply parts of the same whole. So why would one try to differentiate between them? I'm not sure I understand everything, but I do agree nothing is ever entirely black or white. Take Reno, for instance. He wanted to kill a lot of humans, and in a way he succeeded, because without him, we wouldn't have reached the weapon. But if he had been me, and the Empire killed my family, wouldn't I have done the same thing? I'd like to think I wouldn't, but I can't ever be sure of that. I suppose at times we can only judge our actions after the fact. Oracle, can you give us the Magi Key fragment? Had it been in my possession, I would have gladly given it to you, but the Magi entrusted it to the guardians of our sacred grove. Long has the guardian watched over the grove, but his strength has withered away. He was eventually corrupted by the evil spirits of the forest, sadistas? I don't think he can hear you in this current state, and keep in mind that different eras tend to merge in the sacred grove, so beware not to wander too much. Is there no way to help the guardian? Maybe we could get rid of those sadistas. It wouldn't be an easy task, but perhaps with a with a tear. Such a thing does not really exist, as we sylphs have neither past nor future. We have no sadness, no regret, and therefore no reason to shed tears. And yet I feel certain you will come by a sylph's tear. How can that be? Go see Finrella at the grove's entrance. She can surely help you. Another challenge to overcome, Dick Plug? Sounds dangerous. Oh, but maybe there'll be some Magi ruins to excavate. I've always taken to walks in the forest. Your final choice draws near, Dick Plug. So we go to Finrella at the entrance. That's her, isn't it? Do I have to go deeper in? Guess I'm going deeper in. You wish to enter the sacred grove. I'm afraid that is impossible for mere humans. But wait! You there, you are not entirely human. Who, me? What are you trying to say? I can hardly believe it, but you have Sith blood in you. Then you must possess certain powers. Did you never wonder why? Me? A sylph? No, you are not a sylph yourself, but you must have one in your family. Someone in my family? Yes, and to enter the sacred grove, you shall have to find them. But that's impossible. My family, my whole village is... Think, there must be a member of this girl's family somewhere. You must find this sylph and retrieve one of her tears to enter the sacred grove. Okay, so we gotta go back in the past or the future? There's the Vikings. I don't hate it, just slightly annoyed. How am I supposed to get in there? I have to go to the Vikings in the past, don't I? Uh-oh, Aqua, you lose. Ouch. Deep in concentration. I have to go back to her village, probably. Back in the past, what do you guys say? To that side of the island, right? Because this is the thing that's blocked. Or is it? Yeah, interesting. Was that there the whole time and I just didn't know it? I don't think there's anything in the haunted forest. I don't think I need to go in there. I think her family is going to be in the town. Probably in the town in the past. I'll break this over here. The question is, do I have to go back in the past? Yeah, her village, so I have to go back and change. Game takes much concentration. I think we have to get all these freaking magi keys though. You waiting for this to be done, Aqua? Definitely not here. Wait, in the future? Yeah, both the future, so I have to go way back in the past. Sorry, guys. I'm sleepy. Now the question is, can I go up here in this boat too? Did I just never try to go up here? And I could have the whole time? That kind of perturbs me a little bit. I'll go and check out and see what the Vikings are like in this time. Look, there's no castle. Bad Borderlands flashbacks. Vikings in this time. I wonder if I can only get to the Vikings in the future. You know what, I wanna... Alright. I'm gonna go switch to the future real quick because I just wanna see what I can do in the future. Oh, I could have sailed down that way. Alright, I'm gonna see where I can sail in the future. Get a hold on this. The future. It's not just the regular future, it's the future. I will go to her village, Lars, don't worry. I guess I might have to wait till next week. I just want to see if the Vikings are open in any timeline. Oh, this one I can't, it won't let me stay with anywhere with it. Lane. Oh yeah, I can I? Nope. Sorry, Keegan. This is her village, right? Now I'm just gonna have to start talking to people, aren't I? Or a chicken. Can I talk to a chicken? Come here, chicken. My mom and dad, they're really, really rich. Oh, yeah. I remember I talked to all these people before. Anybody say anything weird last time? My son just loves the Coliseum. What the heck, the war's just done. Ashamed, you know, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait. No. Someone's house and break all their stuff. Oh. think I need to go in there. Well, my darlings, I think we're gonna leave off here. Chase some chickens. Chase chickens! So it's probably gonna be pretty obvious when we talk to whoever her sister is. Oh, it's McDonald's. Or her person is. Sense of justice, and now he's an important man. I just hope war doesn't change him, and that he'll always be sweet, my little boy. Alright, we'll play one game of cards before we're done. That takes 5 to cast. Building up that reserve. Oh shoot. Good cards, good cards. Put that mouse there. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's okay. He's got 10. He's got 10 health. Oh, that's my no. Alright, y'all. Well, that was all good fun. I progressed. So, I wonder how many Julias I have. Alright, y'all. I got to go to bed. Just like Aqua, who's probably tired too. So, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you. Good night.